And welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Insurgence playthrough. So, might be a little bit of running...
You sounded like you were asleep saying that.
So he's fighting her water.
Dude, did he not sound like he was half asleep when he said that?
Oh man, he's sick. He sounded like he was sick.
I
can't say anything. I look like someone punched me in the eye.
A little bit, yeah.
Wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't your fault, because you'd also look like someone punched you in the eye if it was.
So, there might be a little bit of running around a bit randomly in this one, because I'm trying to remember exactly where I need to go next, and I just don't remember. So, this is going to be fun! That's okay, it allows me to level up my Riolu a little bit.
On the plus side, he actually has a resident Pokemon expert in the house for once, so he won't have to sit here and look up Pokemon typings.
Welcome back, Swish.
By the way, that was like horrible. Wow, I can't say that sentence.
Why not?
Because it involves a curse word.
Well, here's the thing,
he can't curse.
Okay, it was horribly pain in the assy to play through Pokemon Reborn having none of that information beforehand.
Okay, so there is something that's a little bit funky.
Oh, wait,
about Reborn.
I just realized what that was.
A Sableye, it has no weakness.
No, not that.
Oh.
It does.
Fairy?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, as soon as Switch...
That's one of the things that I was curious about.
Oh, yeah, I would say it's Ghost Dark. It used to have no weakness.
Because of Reborn, they kept throwing in Electros, and I'm just like, what the hell? Why does this thing not have a weakness? Like, I'm so confused. It's an electric type, right?
Electros
because it has Levitate.
It has Levitate. It's the only Pokemon that doesn't have a weakness because of Levitate.
Yeah, so I looked it up. I was like, Pokemon types with no weakness, and apparently there was 3.
Spiritomb, Sableye, and Electros.
But then
in
once
Gen
they added
7, when they added the Fairy typing, Sableye and Spiritomb fell off, meaning Electros was the only one with no weakness as long as it had Levitate.
Yep.
So what I was going to try and say was because I didn't realize this.
Sorry. Did I run over your leg?
No, you just startled him. Because the chair's missing a foot.
Yeah, I say the chair's missing a foot, and I'm trying to keep my legs on the wheels while I'm
this is
leaning
Route
back
2.
because of that.
Crap. But anyway, what I was going to say was as soon as Swish hops back in, he hops back in with adding more duration to the whole no cursing thing.
Make him suffer. Eventually, he'll learn a lesson.
I
don't know what lesson it'll be, but eventually he'll learn a lesson.
Okay, this is mid in a town. No, okay. I need a map.
It's like whenever he... Have you ever talked about the fact that you're a big-ass nerd while you're sitting here playing Pokemon?
Good question.
So if you don't know, your resident FerronsProductionStudios executive here, he's a big-ass nerd, and he likes playing D&D with me. Our DM, Bay, Bay's my boyfriend, but he hates me. He loves me, but he hates me. Because as someone who also DMs for D&D, I know how to completely abuse the rules. And so he's trying to stick to enemies that people can fight. And while I'm playing a healer, which should be a squishy character, I quickly picked up, heavy armors and stuff like that, like different armor proficiencies as my feats. And then chose armor smithing as my craft. And just dumped all my ability points.
Welcome back, TG.
So, I'm sitting here with, maxed out armor. I chose a Drow, which gives me spell resistance of 11 plus my level. A spell called Spell Resistance, which gives me spell resistance of 12 plus my level. And a feat that gives me plus 13 spell resistance. This fool eventually learned to not try and fight me. Because he can't hit hard enough to hit me, and he can't use any spells that damage me, because all damaging spells have spell resistance. So if you torture him long enough, he will learn a lesson. It's just not a guarantee if it'll be a good lesson.
I have one comment. Story of my life. He's not denying it.
I am not drunk enough for this. Ugh.
I love how it has Dokkan Battle Japanese version whenever you type in Dokkan Battle on the Play Store. But you can't download the Japanese version without using either a VPN or without getting one of those stupid Japanese second or third party apps that lets you download games from them.
Heal and max armor. Yeah, that's basically the thing that he kind of sort of went for with his Drow cleric. The thing's freaking angry and has an absurdly high armor class.
Yeah, I have an AC of 60. Because technically, leather light armors, each piece can give you up to a +7, and medium iron armors, which I only have one piece on, can give you up to a +14. Basically, each level armor that you go up, you add +7. And since I took armor smithing as my craft, I dumped enough points into it to give me a +40 on all my armor rolls. Whenever something only, like, you have to roll your dice and you only need to meet 15, or, well, for medium armor, it's 24 is what I'd have to meet to get the max armor. But you have a +40 to your roll. As long as I don't roll a 1, I succeed in making the maximum amount of armor that it can give you. Every time.
Yep.
To the point that our DM is coming up with these materials that add like +35 to our material DC. That way, if I want to do it, I basically can't add any AC at all, which makes it useless to me. And then I chose a healer that gives lots of temporary HP, like it can give 2 characters up to 50 temporary HP a turn. Next level, it can give 3 characters temporary HP, I believe.
Yeah, one thing I do know is your cleric's freaking OP.
Oh yeah, especially whenever I give temporary HP to someone, they get an AC bonus equal to half my wisdom modifier, and with a wisdom modifier of 10, that's a +5 to AC.
Yep.
Next level, it gives my full wisdom modifier, meaning it's an AC bonus of 10, meaning everyone just gets +10 to AC, which makes it even harder to hit me whenever, you know, I give myself an extra 100 HP and an extra 10 AC on top of my 60.
Another power build that's getting countered by the DM. Attempted to be countered by the DM.
So, Bay has agreed to not railroad this. Because he doesn't want to god mod my character. He is going to try his absolute hardest to kill my character. To the point of, like, putting a CR level 11 Dread Dragon is what we need to fight next. And me basically refusing to allow anyone in our party to fight it until we get to at least level 11. With the threat of my character literally killing them as what's keeping them from fighting it. And since they can't fight my character at all, because none of them can match a 70 AC or roll high enough to get through, you know, 52 spell resistance on spells, they just have to listen to me. Of course, they're all terrified of the Dread Dragon too, so I don't actually have to threaten them. They just do it because they value their lives.
Yep.
Oh! Please catch that. Please tell me you have balls.
Oh, of course I have balls.
Okay, listen, listen here, motherfucker. I'm not talking about the horse nuts hanging between your legs. Oh, it has Dragon Rage. Please be paralyzed. Nope, that's dead.
That's fine. It's paralyzed, which is nice. So let's see. I need to do.
You need to just.
I know. I want to slightly damage it. It's just I don't know what we. I think maybe Ghastly, because I think my Ghastly still has Lick, and Lick doesn't really do much in the way of damage. Oh wait, no. Crap.
Oh no, you can't. It's paralyzed. Just throw a ball.
Yeah.
Axew has a high catch rate. Well, not extremely high, but fairly high. And it's paralyzed, which should increase it.
Oof. Ow.
This time. Hey.
Yeah, this game just throws premium stuff at you.
It really
right out the
does.
gate.
Hold up. Does my Elect Kid have anything? Maybe
I've only
Swift.
ever gotten one of him on Go so far.
Axew.
Yeah.
I almost said Hexaurus because,
Okay, yeah. Quick attack
it's
is
a
fine.
revolving too.
yeah.
You haven't played D&D? Oh
I
dear.
hatched it from an egg, and the egg
It's fun.
gave me a 3-star one and enough candy to evolve it once, so I just went ahead and evolved it. Though I probably should have just waited to see if I could have gotten somebody to trade me one, so I could get a lucky one.
Well, I mean, so this isn't the best one that you could get. A lot of people mistake Hexaurus, which, of course, as you just said, Axew evolves into, for a pseudo-legendary. It actually doesn't meet the requirements for that. Oh, I like that.
I mean, I've never...
It puts your debuffs and stuff on the
on the side.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've never had one in
Ow.
any game I've ever played, because I've never really played new-gen stuff. And
Chop, what?
But
What type
everybody
is
seems
that?
to, like, be crazy over him, so I assume he's great.
Well, Hexaurus is good. In
I
Go,
think he has a
Oh my god,
attack-
stay on the ball!
he's a physical sweeper. That's what you would use Hexaurus for.
I have to
if you're-
learn items and
What's his
skills
max
with different builds.
CP?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't ask me anything about Pokemon Go. I haven't played like at all. Like I download it for a few days at a time every so often. Which I'm actually, because everyone in my apartment is playing it and y'all are playing, I'll probably re-download it. But as far as Pokemon
Well,
goes,
he doesn't get as high as I would have expected.
And a friend ball catches you, okay.
Fair. He won't even get to 3,600.
Really?
Yeah. At
he's
4
not that good at Pokemon, really.
At 4-star, it's he caps at 3593. He does have a nutty attack stat though.
Huh.
He's glass cannon though. Like really glass cannon.
Yeah, he's like I said.
What the?
You build him up if you're actually playing the game. You want to EV train him
Surf.
first. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Go?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's his move pool and Go.
Quick move, counter, Dragon Tail. You want Dragon Tail. Yeah, and Dragon Claw.
Yeah, those are the only moves that make sense on him.
Do they do stabs?
Yes.
In Go?
It's a 20% bonus.
Okay, so it's weaker, but
It's
still
weaker,
there.
yeah.
Hold on, go to that stupid starter of yours.
Hold up.
Though to put it into perspective, Mewtwo almost gets up to 4,200.
Well, it's legendary. Makes sense.
Slacking gets over 4,200.
Careful
But
nature.
Slacking-
Yeah, it raises
Slacking.
special attack, lowers special defense. That's
Oh.
what? Oh,
God!
it's IVs.
Dude, they're terrible. I mean, he has maxed HP, but no attack. He's a physical attacker.
Well, I mean,
It's-
technically, you could build this one to be special attacker because you can put things like Dragon's Breath and Dragon Pulse on it.
Yeah, but this is him.
Fair.
Ghost Dragon.
In Go,
Dual Chop is either normal or fighting. It's
Slacking
not.
can get up to 4431. And that's not including XL Candy.
What
Dragon.
the fuck? Dual Chop Dragon?
Why is that not a fighting move? Why is that not a fighting move? Why is that not a fighting move?
It is a dragon type. I guess I just never knew Dual Chop was dragon.
Wait.
It's not a move that I regularly use because it's not exactly an extremely powerful move.
Oop, nope, that's not where I wanted to go.
Farron,
What?
that's how slacking works in Go.
What?
He gets one quick move. It does 0 damage.
What move does he get?
Yawn. It gives 8.8 energy per second with 0 damage.
They should put that up higher.
So all he does is just the charge moves, but you still have to charge them without dealing any damage in between.
So, I'll say two things here.
That's how they
one,
balanced that.
slacking,
He would always miss a turn. That was his whole thing.
yeah.
Though he gets higher combat than like any other thing in the game from what I've seen.
I think there are a few that have higher stats than him. I think, I'm fairly certain,
I'm not sure in Pokemon.
There we go.
I'm fairly certain Arceus does. Sand Grimer.
What?
You should catch it and name it Kitty Litter.
Nope, yeah, slacking is the highest combat power in Pokemon Go. Then Mewtwo, then Groudon, Kyogre, Zekrom, Reshiram, Dialga, Meloetta, Garchomp, Ho-Oh, Rayquaza,
So in other words,
Tyranitar.
in other words, what I'm hearing is it's slacking a fuck ton of legendaries
And then pseudo-legendaries.
and then pseudos.
Yeah, like then Latios, Dragonite, Metagross, Salamence, Rhyperior, Lugia.
Oh, screw it. I'm just gonna go with what you
Even
said.
Gyarados
Kitty
is on
litter.
the list.
Kitty litter was transferred to someone's PC. Oh dear.
Mamoswine's really high up there. Still need to get one of him.
Mamoswine is actually like a retardedly good attacker.
Magnezone's on there.
Okay, so I'm seeing why he gave me all these batteries. This thing burns battery fast. Like, while not used,
That's
it burns
the
battery
reason
fast.
he wanted a new phone.
How quickly it burns batteries?
Yeah, because he's like, I can't do a single shift without having to like use different batteries, so he wanted a new phone.
Well, luckily I don't work long at shift. Honestly, I should stream more. I don't work long at shifts. I have 5-hour shifts. I work stock rooms. Which with Farron here sending me all of his hopefully kind and supporting patrons, I'll actually have people. Now, of course, I don't know. Do they follow you somewhere that you give them updates of when you're going to be streaming, or is it just that you've been streaming the same schedule for so long that they never show up?
Basically, the ones that really like to stick around and make sure that they don't miss whenever we go live are part of my Discord group.
Ah, I see.
Now, I mean, that being said, I did get a Patreon recently, but I haven't bothered to set up like any rewards or anything for anyone who wants to support me on there, nor am I expecting anyone to support me on there. It's just more so, hey, if you want to, it's here. There's no rewards on it yet because it's like there's not really a behind-the-scenes type thing or anything like that. It's like whenever we go live, you get us. Good mood, bad mood, don't matter. You get us.
Alright, so here's... I know what I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to start streaming, you all get to watch me suck at PC gaming.
Start with Remnant.
Oh, God!
So I actually just got Remnant on the PS4.
Does that cross platforms, doesn't it?
I think so.
It does cross-platform.
Like, you helped me from early on. Yeah, so PG has been coming out to the streams for so long because he, really early on we helped him with Summoner's War, and there's actually a deceptive number of people that didn't really help him, but we were one of the groups that did. So he's stuck around ever since. Doesn't really matter what we're streaming, he normally always shows up. Unless he's sleeping. That's like the only time he doesn't, really.
I mean, people have their own lives.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Tan. Okay, so I have to find this Mr.
Remnant's a really
Tan.
good game.
So I hear there is someone that actually wants me to play with them, but they do play on PS4. Now I do have I've actually linked my PS4 up to my Twitch and everything. Like I was saying, I tried playing the Final Fantasy VII remake, which, reiteration, the game is garbage. Not because the gameplay's bad, or because I dislike Final Fantasy.
Okay, so I'm going to qualify that as not being a curse. Jordan just rejoined and he says, "Sup, dick jugglers, and cool dude in the back."
Sup, Jordan?
Hey, I resent that. I gargled them.
God. Oh, dear.
Man, Jordan's a homie.
Yep. Yep, he's our resident troll. Or one of them, I should say.
He's our resident troll, and I'm like, don't you have like an entire section of people that sat here and just like
Tortured me on Beat Saber? Yes.
Yeah, they kept bringing up memes that you just didn't want to have any, you know, what's it called, affiliation with.
Yeah. Okay, so where is this? Jordan says, "I am the resident emperor of trolls."
A resident emperor of trolls. See, I like that. That works well with me, you know, calling you Lord Jordan and shit like that. Oh,
I have to look this up.
For reference, anyone that does come to watch me, I'll probably start telling Farron when I plan on streaming, that he can let y'all know. Or, fuck, maybe I'll actually get on Discord for once. I have it on my laptop. I only use it for my campaigns. Because otherwise I don't touch my laptop. Spent $700 on a gaming laptop with a fucking 1050 in it. And then never touched it. Like, what a waste of money. I put myself in debt for that. Like, I legitimately got a credit card to pay for that, paid the entire thing off, and then put myself back in debt because we started running low on money for bills because of COVID. I love how I can dig myself out from literally 6 feet under and then trip and fall in another hole.
You should invest in some concrete. Fill all the damn holes.
Okay.
I mean, I could fill all the damn holes by
If
putting...
only, right?
Well, I was gonna say by
I have
instead
Discord
of...
so I can send people messed up memes that they shouldn't laugh at, but laugh at.
A communication error has occurred. Let me see if I take it off your Wi-Fi.
Okay, how do I get past this guy? Because he's blocking the frickin'...
Kill him.
I was gonna say punch him in the dick, but yeah, that would
It
probably
won't
work.
let me! And this is closed. How do I... So this is like some scientist guy.
So if this was literally any of the main games, I could tell you exactly what you're supposed to do.
What's your friend's Twitch? That.
I don't play the game he plays. Just a warning. I'm kind of an asshole, if you haven't guessed. By the fact that I've called you cucks like 3 times now.
Hey, cucking is fun.
Well, a lot of people seem to, one, that aren't in like the LGBT community. I'd say the gay community, but let's face it, it exists in every community.
Jordan says, but you could play it.
Oh, Pokemon? Entirely. So
I think
originally,
he's talking about Summoner's War.
no.
Jordan also says
No.
that he is also an a-hole. What a great pair we can make. And obviously he's tightening up the full word, but I can't say it unless I feel like getting plastered.
Hey man, take a shot,
Wait.
pansy.
That sounds like a deformity that should have been surgically fixed at birth.
What?
If you have a pair of assholes.
But,
Just saying.
So I'm not playing another gacha game. I literally just downloaded... Like, y'all were here whenever I got this phone given to me just now, which... Way more storage than my other phone, because this is like 64 or something like that. And that's,
Hopefully it works, because he has problems with technology.
It's working perfectly fine. Luckily. The battery is draining, you know, faster than a cancer patient's life force off of, you know, support. But...
Woo! A bannable offense on Twitch. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what I just said?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Twitch, why do you hate fun?
That specific medical illness is actually one of those trigger things for Twitch.
It is.
I apologize. Please don't ban my friend.
Guys,
please don't report him. If you actually enjoy watching his shit, don't do that.
I highly doubt anyone would report. Okay, he's shown the stream my tattoo at one point.
Is it a tramp stamp? Or
Yes.
is it right here? Okay.
Well...
Is it on your ass?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an ass too. That doesn't sound quite right, but yeah.
Oh dear.
Can I hit the apple again, please?
Actually, not quite the apple yet. But again, I do
I'm
apologize
sorry,
about the hiccup. I'm trying to figure out how to get past this freaking scientist, and there is no information on Google, so I literally have no idea how to get past this guy, and I have no idea who this Mr. Tayan is. I tried Googling that as well, but it didn't really give me any relevant information. So, I don't know where to go or what to do.
So, I would like to also
I'm going to DM Baron a
apologize
dark
to
joke
Yoda
on
guys,
Discord for his friend. Okay.
whenever like we first started and they were doing the Summoners War summons and we were talking about this like at the end, I said I'm the resident Pokemon expert. I said that because
Not for fan-made games.
I said that because I played like every generation and I battle competitively like online.
Yeah, you know basically Pokemon types, what's good, strategies, but not where to go in storylines on fan-made games.
I really shouldn't read that out loud.
Oh, Jordan, you're my kind of fucking guy, man. That's fucking funny. Don't ever let anyone tell you different. That's funny as fuck.
Oh dear. Alright,
That was a fucking good one.
Though that does bring up a question. How often do you hysterically bust out in laughter while fucking?
It entirely depends. Have I just hit a few lines of E?
I would hope not.
Is that a bannable offense?
I doubt it.
What? Just talking about
Just talking about
drug stuff, basically?
Yeah, let's say
I
like
doubt
past,
it.
Don't
past
think
drug
so?
use.
I don't
I
think
doubt
so.
it.
Um.
I don't know,
It's
not
basically
something that
anything to do
really-
with the SJWs.
Ah, okay. Well, SJWs, you'll be happy to know that I'm pansexual, so protect me. But so there's a few drugs that I do. Not going off the whole I don't do drugs starter pack where people show like caffeine supplements and shit like
Which
that.
is basically a drug.
Caffeine is a drug. I'll admit caffeine's a drug. Nicotine works very similar to caffeine. They actually trigger the exact same responses, just one's worse than the other.
Yeah, caffeine is much worse.
Yeah. That's why I don't drink coffee.
Have you seen that that study they did where they showed spiders trying to make webs on like the different
On the
drugs?
different drugs? Yes,
And
I have.
caffeine
And
was,
caffeine
like,
was just everywhere.
Caffeine was like almost as bad as like some of the hardest drugs on the list. It's just like what?
Yeah, caffeine, as far as how it affects you mentally, is terrible.
I thought that
Oh,
was,
look at you!
I thought that was just like amazing.
But
We need more studies like that.
But one. So, root beer. And this is still pertaining to drugs, so you know it's going to be
I mean, that's
interesting
like my
that
one
it starts
addiction.
with root beer.
That's my one addiction, root beer of the Barks variety.
Jordan, you are so far from innocent. I mean, you said it yourself. The amount of dark jokes you have, you're 1,000% going to... Is a place a curse word?
Hell. Hell's not a curse word. It's in the
How
Bible.
on earth could hell be a curse word?
The Simpsons.
I've been yelled at for saying hell.
Look, The Simpsons made the rules on what curse words are. If it's in the Bible, it's not a curse word. Is that fucking Kyrim? Why is Kyrim here? And I realize it sounds like I'm saying Kyrim, Kyurim, but I don't feel like saying Caillou because that goes back to my whole, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cancer argument.
But you did it anyway. Twice. By feeling the need to explain. I can be a dick, too.
Well, I'm just glad I finally figured out what to do. I didn't even think, because the last time that I actually recorded an episode of Insurgence was like over a month ago, I think. So I'd forgotten that a female character named Harmony had run into the gym, so I'd forgotten that's where the scripted event is, that's where I need to go.
Of course you forgot the female.
So... no comment.
Oh, jeez.
Are you MGTOW? You're punished. Give me back my vape.
I bought my brother a trampoline for his birthday. The ungrateful word just sat in his wheelchair and cried. Oh my god!
No, you're supposed to bounce him for him. That's...
Yeah, throw him on the trampoline and then jump. It's called a double jump.
No, you just need to get a really, really fat kid.
I mean, if you're spending that long in a wheelchair, I can't imagine that you're too small.
So that white stone was a Reshiram. Got it.
Just make sure that the...
So that guy's not crazy.
Just make sure that the trampoline is, like, no more than 6 feet away from a roof.
Okay, so they are actually kind of using aspects from the other games that were made before this one. Because you do actually have the black stone and the white stone in Pokemon Black and White, and that's what lets you summon the 2 legendary dragons.
I got so bored of Pokemon Black.
Of course you did.
No, you know the part where you have to fight a bunch of trainers right before getting the legendary?
Oh, yeah, literally the last battle of the story, basically.
Yeah, I got through that with an at first was an underleveled Darmanitan, just swept the whole thing.
That's because Darmanitan...
He was so broken. I was just like, I get the legendary dragon thing, and I try using him, and then I'm just like, nope, put him away, and go back to Darmanitan.
Yeah,
I
so
quit.
that's because Darmanitan's
this is dumb.
fucking ridiculous.
Like, this is stupid. Like, this thing should not be this overpowered. Like, why is fire fighting so incredibly broke?
They're doing it to make up for the fact that they only had 2 fire types in all of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
But, like, dude, that was just way too dumb.
Before beating the Elite Four, you can only get 2 fire types in Diamond and Pearl. 1 is a starter.
Wait.
Then,
what?
And then in a lot of the previous generations, fire type was useless.
Instant Lapras?
I don't know where that exactly
I'm going to assume that's your replacement for Surf.
It's a transport item of some
Instant
kind.
Lapras!
Well, considering it's a Lapras, and Lapras in the Pokedex is literally the transport Pokemon.
There, now you can move all your drugs.
I made the jokes, but you laugh at them, so you're coming with me. Oh no!
Him, me, or him. We're all going to hell. It all depends on which definition, you're using. We could all go to hell for liking Montero, probably.
What's Montero?
Lil Nas' really gay song.
Oh, it's... Whoa.
Like,
Yeah, I don't
You used to
think
create a
I've heard
Lapras for you for your
if-
surfing
Okay, so
pleasure.
if we weren't on stream, I would pull the music video up for you because it is wild as fuck. Montero's a great song, and it caused a lot of controversy. What is with this communication issue that I keep having? I'm gonna restart my phone. Maybe it's because of all the updates.
Try Googling it.
The communication issue I'm having with Dokkan.
I guess.
All going, but some may still go up.
Well, I can't do that now. It's restarting.
Well, I mean, you'll be able to eventually.
Alright, well, with that, I now should be...
Or if you just turn that on and connect it to the Wi-Fi.
Should be able to go
Which is
across
probably the
this,
better
right?
bet, because then you won't have to worry about
Really?
picking
Really?
one
Really?
device and
I have-
information on the same thing.
I think I have 1 or 2 badges and already have surf.
Dude, they're throwing everything at you in this game.
They really are.
Like, right off the bat.
Kill it, kill it.
Except for that. That's probably not worth it.
No, just use Dragon Rage. It's dead. Early game Dragon Rage is like one of the most busted thing for...
That's the one that does 40 damage regardless, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early game, it's ridiculous. If you have a Pokemon with Dragon Rage, it's absolutely... I'm sorry, did it just say you used Headbutt to move a stone?
Yes!
That's not how that works.
Okay, so I'm never playing this game. Like, I don't... Y'all will have to pay me... Like, if y'all come and watch my stream, if y'all want me to play Insurgence, y'all are gonna have to pay me way too much money, because that pissed me off.
Have you played Reborn yet?
No, but I've watched the entire stream he did.
You should play Reborn then. That's actually a really,
Ow.
really good game.
It's really dark.
It's one of the things that makes it amazing.
How much for him to play Summoner's War?
Probably have to pay for all of his account and
Yeah, I was gonna
summoning
say,
addiction needs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, here's how it would work. I played 2 gacha games already. If you want me to download and play Summoner's War,
Pay for it.
you pay for my summons and I'll do it.
Or just don't summon. That's technically the best way to play the game.
Or just don't play.
Summons just leads to disappointment and no progression, let's be honest.
Ugh. Ow! Isn't Psychic super effective against Ghost?
I
Psychic? No.
No?
Ghost is super effective against Psychic.
Ah. Ow, Psybeam!
Dark is super effective against Ghost.
Right. How much for him to just try the game for one stream and that's it?
So here's the thing. If you convince me that it's worth my time, I'll try anything once.
I mean, it's a good game. The problem is that if you get hooked on it, well, there you go. GG. Third gotcha. Is that a risk he's willing to take?
2 gotchas is enough to... 1 gotcha is enough to satiate my gambling needs. The
Yeah,
2
that's
gotchas,
my thing. Like,
I
I
say
refuse to pick up any other mobile games because, like, no.
I say I play 2, and the reason... So here's my reason on why I play free-to-play on both of these gacha games, and I don't spend money unless it's like a special occasion, or except for my subscription on Dokkan. By playing both of them, once I have exhausted like the current available resources, like, because they introduce new story events and stuff like every couple of months. Once I've exhausted all the ways to farm the premium currency for free in that particular game, I will move to the other one and farm it until it's done. By the time that one's done, the other one has also released something. It allows me to go back and forth and just farm the premium currencies that you need to do your summons without having to spend any money.
Oh god, magnitude! Yeah.
For instance, a single premium currency in Dokkan costs 99 cents. And you need 50 of them to perform 1 summon. But you get 1 premium currency every time you beat a stories event on each difficulty. And in the quest mode, which has its own story for like a few hundred levels if you consider each difficulty, you end up with a lot of the premium currency. And I've never completed the quest mode.
PG says that he's in multiple rabbit holes because he plays Hololive, Gundam, Summoner's War, and Anime Hole, so he will never escape it.
So I got really interested in Gundam, honestly. I started playing the PlayStation Gundam game, and immediately decided I didn't want to play it. It was super clunky. It just wasn't enough. Don't get rid of Shadow Sneak ever. Shadow Sneak is stupid good for no reason. I believe it's a priority move.
It is.
Yeah.
It says that it, quote, always goes first.
But the big thing, like the big way of getting me to try a new gacha game is if I can farm the premium currency continuously, basically. Like, if they give out enough premium currency through free-to-play efforts, I'm fine with it. The issue is, I discovered I had this problem about 6-7 years ago. And since then, I have made a concerted effort to not fall into bad habits.
That's pretty much don't play mobile games.
Well, that's why, like, I have the two
Or
of them.
anything made by EA.
I don't touch EA products. The only EA product that I enjoy is if you go back to, like, FIFA 2015 before they started putting in their stupid packs for players.
Ugh.
Of course, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong about FIFA not having packs back in 2015, someone correct me. I only played against my friends and my roommate back whenever I was studying at LSU.
Yeah, I would have absolutely no idea.
But considering you play Summoner's War, I don't think a lot of people in this stream are probably soccer video game fans.
I don't know. I have a lot of people who are from other countries.
Yeah, that's true. For anyone that's from another country, I apologize for saying soccer. I'm a shit-eating American. So, football.
Oh my god, stop spamming Moonlight!
Spam it some more. Or maybe you could learn to get a fire-type Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hey, a quick question. What's that weird-ass symbol at the bottom of your Pokemon?
That?
Yeah, that.
I think that's to signify that it is a,
Version exclusive?
pretty much. I think that's to show that it's a Delta Pokemon.
Delta Pokemon?
Yep!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a whatever this game is exclusive.
Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm like...
You're like, I know all about Pokemon. She's like, what the f are you playing? Right?
This is like... Well, that's the thing. I've never played this game. So they've probably introduced strange mechanics that I know nothing about. It's like,
Oh yeah, they have.
Reborn.
Let's see, PG says he plays GBGW, so yeah, Gundam Rabbit Hole.
Ah.
Oh my god, my special attack.
I have tried getting into other gacha games. The issue is I'm a weeb. Because they have some gacha games that are, you know, based entirely off concepts that they came up with. Genshin Impact, for instance. I watch Imtash. I watch him a fair bit. He stopped doing Destiny YouTube. He went on, he started doing Genshin because he really liked it. I tried Genshin because since he liked it, then maybe, you know, we'd have the same interest in games. It was a gacha game, obviously. And it looked like Breath of the Wild. Kind of. I just couldn't get into it.
Thank you!
Now, of course, who knows, maybe, you know, another year or two passes, they had a whole bunch of story, and then I'm like, you know what, I'll give Genshin another try, and I'll enjoy the story. Because honestly, like Dragon Ball Legends, I almost never played the PvP mode, which is a real-time fighting game for your phone. But the story was interesting, so I kept coming back. Jesus, man. Let's see, either one of them works. Send out Crocodile, it'll kill it faster. It's a level 25.
I don't like that. Just die! Dude, that freaking Illamuse!
Do you ever vibes?
No.
Oof. Ice Fang. There you go.
Jesus!
Wait. Shouldn't that have been super effective?
It should have been.
I didn't hear or read a super effective message. Like, right there. Why
Oh god,
why
4x
is
special attack!
Why is ice not super effective against bug and or flying?
Dude, that bug trainer just... Damn!
Ice is supposed to be doubly...
It
right?
is. Yeah.
Why was there no super effective?
Actually, let me check something, because I'm saying yes, but this game has got me fucked up after that dual chop moment, and I'm starting to think maybe I'm an absolute, like, shitlord. I'm sitting here calling myself a Pokemon expert.
Yeah, and then Insurgence comes along and it's like...
Insurgence comes along and it fucks my day up.
In order for Beedrill to... Wait, is he even flying or is he bug poison?
He's
or is
bug
he
poison.
He's bug poison.
Yeah.
Is poison resistant to ice? Because that would be why. Because one of the typings would have to be resistant to ice if flying is not going to take a super effective. Unless they had some held item that prevents it. That could potentially be something they added.
I'll just go with me, I guess. Freaking Illamuse, man.
Just gonna Google search Beedrill weakness.
So yeah, how on the head does this game flip Pokemon?
It's ice is not. Oh wait,
No,
that's
ice
Gen. That's Gen 1.
This doesn't specify what generation.
No, it's not.
I guess poison is strong against it.
No, bug's not weak to ice.
Bug isn't weak to ice. Wait, is he poison flying or poison bug?
He's poison bug.
Oh, well that'll be why.
I suppose that makes sense. There's only...
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to throw in a third typing, so somebody had to like flip a coin for it.
Well, it's more along the lines of why I didn't know bug was weak to ice. Go into like high-tier competitive battles and tell me, except for people that are trying to run some wacky combo,
Bug's not usually used, right?
no one uses bug unless you're using that weird water bug type from Gen 7 from Sun and Moon. Can't remember its name right now. With liquidation. But it's definitely something that, like, I never run into bug.
Stop with the healing! I didn't even think that Wish healed. Like, what?
Wish heals 2 turns later.
Ugh.
I actually run Wish on my Umbreon. My Umbreon is spec'd out with max EVs in defense, special defense, and then all the rest of the EVs that I had, which was like 8, went to health.
Yeah, I found out recently that Umbreon is more of a meat shield installed.
And go? Or
Big
in general?
update.
Just in general.
A big update in
I had no
GDGW is
idea.
1.9 gigs.
I just wasted my best Eevee turning it into an Umbreon, and the CP popped out so low. I'm just like, what the
Yeah, well, they heavily nerfed like a lot of the evolutions.
They're all really friggin' strong.
Well, they are.
Like, every one of them gets to 3,000 combat.
Yes.
Except for Umbreon.
But when it initially launched, people were only using these.
Shit, they're so strong.
Like the amount of evolutions that people used, like you went to a gym and it was just full of evolutions.
It's because they were easy to get.
It's because they were easy to get and they were way
Vaporeon
too strong.
Crazy.
Yeah, so Vaporeon was ridiculous. They were way too strong. It did not make sense how strong evolutions were.
So what? They just they lowered the max level? Because mine never changed in level.
Basically, it's possible they fixed them back up because they introduced Pokemon that were way stronger than them later. Ah, Huntail.
I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, you're fucking dead. Oh, you took out your electric type and put in a ghost.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Buddy. I miss whenever Lucario is considered like one of the best Pokemon to use. I mean, can you take that axe?
No, I cannot.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh
You
yeah,
take
this
that man's
guy.
life.
Rare Delta Pro. To use my Delta Scyther for any Steel type Pokemon.
Yeah, good luck.
I don't have a Steel type.
No, you do
No.
That will never evolve into one.
No, I know. I think I might have a Steel type. I don't know what a Delta Scyther is though.
All the way back.
So the space is currently at 50%. Oofed. I don't even know why I tried running rock and roll. I can't run from anything.
Because your run is
based off
completely
speed.
on speed, and
Yeah. Rock and roll is like one of the slowest Pokemon.
yeah. What's its actually? No, that would it'll change by the time you get it up to its
Evolve.
yeah, its final evolution.
Yee.
I was about to ask what's its ability, because if it has Steam Engine,
Ouch.
ooh. Steam Engine is a nasty ability.
I've never even heard of it.
It is amazing for setup. If you're like in double battles, you can legitimately set up your. Why does it keep on asking me about the Amazon Alexa?
Oh, Scotty has
Is that
Alexa
phone
or something.
Reformatted?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be remembering that he had that. That's weird. I was thinking maybe it hadn't been reformatted. Because he has Alexa.
No, I don't have any Steel types. I thought I did. Though I can get one. I can go catch a Magneton or Magnet whatever.
Yeah, that would work. If you just catch one, you'll be perfectly fine. No, but no. Steam Engine, whenever your Rock-type Pokemon is hit by a Water-type, it raises its speed.
Oh. Okay.
And the way what people will do is they will.
I've seen a few abilities like that in Reborn, but never that one specifically.
Yeah. I will say, as far as Reborn goes, its mechanics are kind of funky.
Talking about the field effects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, they have fields in Pokemon.
Oh, these are like, oh god.
Yeah, they're ridiculous comparatively.
Alright, come on, Magnet whatever. Magnezone, Magneton, and Magnemite.
Basically,
Yeah, Magnemite, Magneton.
they were just trying to make it like as hard as they possibly could on the player, with it still being possible.
Now there you go. Now there is a Pokemon game, and I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's a fan-made one, And I tried it whenever it originally released, and it's kind of what turned me off from fan-made Pokemon games. And, of course, with something like Reborn, which I've watched all of Farron's playthrough of, and this, Insurgence, I'm tempted to, you know, try again with the remake, or the fan-mades.
Honestly, just go with Reborn. I haven't found a fan-made that's even close.
But...
Though I do think Clover has some, let's just say, humor value.
A lot of the issue is the fan-made games, they make the games too easy, and because I played Reborn
Pokemon
first...
games are just too easy. They're not hard.
I say playing... The reason that I got into online battling, and the reason I want to battle, like, Casey, for instance...
Have you done Poke MMO?
What, like Smogons?
No.
Oh,
Poke
no.
MMO.
No.
You'd like it. Because there's a huge amount of that.
Oh yeah. That and Pokémon MMO is, I think, pretty much every single Pokemon game ever made linked into one.
Actually,
And it's an MMO.
okay, so I tried Pokemon MMO, like, years ago when I was in high school. At least I think. It was an online Pokemon game. Did you just surf into the rock? Is that a Piplup?
Yeah.
What kind of glitch just happened here? You should get that. Like, you better not let that get away.
Piplup.
Don't hit it again.
Yeah. Go, Great Ball.
Alright, fucking Inspector Gadget.
Ah!
Yeah, it only has a 12.5% catch rate. Oh, I'm sorry, is that too much information for you?
No, I'm just kind of like... What? Then again, I know on Bulbapedia they have the catch rates. Oh my god.
Starters have a really low catch rate.
Yeah.
Can I eat it, sir? Awesome. You can get as high as you want on Saturday. Oh shit, I was on an entire spiel about drugs.
Yeah.
So,
I'll swipe.
history lesson about root beer. It was originally called sarsaparilla and was made from sassafras. The oil that comes from sassafras root, called saffron. It is the main ingredient in MDMA, also known as ecstasy. This is for purely scientific research reasons. I'm not telling you this so that you can go and try and get it. Saffrol is a level 1 drug. Like, you cannot get it unless you work... Is it ice? That's cool. Unless you work at a lab. You can't legally get it unless you work at a lab, but I will never tell someone to go get it illegally.
What's the attack stat that lowers accuracy?
What is it?
Hustle boosts the attack stat but lowers accuracy.
That's a terrible fucking ability.
Yeah.
If
Ice fighting?
Yeah, ice fighting. If it's not 100%, then it's 50%.
I mean, I'll test them out. That's unique. And I could use a good ice type. I just have no
He's
idea if
level
that's
17, isn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
Nope, nothing down there.
Gotta love how they made trades work in, like, later generations. AKA any generation that came after Gen 1.
Dragon does not affect
What?
fairy.
Oh,
Apparently.
it's a fairy type. I forgot the Danae is a fairy type because that's not a Pokemon you would use online either. You throw that out and like one person has a T-Tar and they're going to earthquake you and you're dead.
Does Ghost work?
No, Ghost works fine.
Ghost works.
You have Gengar with you right now, right?
Nope.
Oh, you changed it for the Magnemite.
Yep. That way I can do the trade.
If you have any Pokemon that know poison moves, now would be the time. Poison is super effective against them. Or steel.
Oh god. Screw you, paralysis!
Of course, you just traded,
Ah!
you just traded your only steel type.
No! Oh my god.
Mind you, an ice fighting is absolutely better than a steel type.
Ah! Oh, let's see. We got Pursuit,
No, don't use Pursuit.
Focus Energy, False Swipe.
Wow, that's trash. Turn it into candy.
And False Swipe doesn't do, like, anything.
I mean, it's good for catching stuff, right? Doesn't it not kill?
Yeah, False Swipe will always guarantee that they're at 1 HP.
Yeah, so pretty much it's just useful for catching
Ah!
stuff.
Wait, why is... What?
Why
I'm
is
pretty
it
sure that was a
fairy?
fairy move. Why is
No.
that fairy move super effective against water?
Parabolic Charge is an electric move that works similar to Absorb.
Ah.
It deals damage and then
Okay.
heals a portion of the damage back.
Okay, go, Rog, and roll out.
That's pure rock. Rock's not super effective. Ground is.
No, doesn't matter. Ah, my god. Go Riolu, I guess.
Wait, do you have a steel? Oh no, you
No,
don't
he doesn't have
steel
steel yet.
Fuck.
I say he hasn't learned it yet.
Dude, you're getting swept by that little thing.
I know.
It's because fairy type's actually OP. Like, it's extremely busted. Yeah, they made steel and poison super effective against fairy, but how many poisons do you like poison types do you think are in top tiers?
Probably not many. Maybe Gengar?
Gengar's one of them.
I don't really know of any others. I mean, I know a lot of first gen, but Gengar was the only good one in first gen.
Gengar stayed good. It never stopped.
He's really, really, really fast.
Yeah, he's really fast. Unfortunately, he doesn't learn a lot of poison moves. In later gens, he does, but not. No, there's basically no.
I mean, he can be kind of clutch with like Hypnosis and Dream Eater.
Oh yeah, but that wouldn't work against the fairy type. I mean, it would, but it wouldn't.
Oh, they're
It would be
immune to
super
that?
effective. No, they're not immune.
No, but it would just be like a straight up, well, they lost turns and you don't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the issue is my attack set is move so and he's paralyze me again. Oh my god!
You're using physical attacks, I think.
Well, yeah, because it's immune to dragon, so I can't use my dragon moves.
Oh.
Oh my god! Just die! Ah!
Hey stream, you want to see Farron have like a bout of PTSD for a quick moment?
Oh no. Oh no. They always want to see me go through that.
Just anyone. How many viewers are still active?
I mean, it says 2, but that's never accurate.
So anyone that's still watching the stream, if you want to see Farron immediately turn around and look at me and
Well, at this point,
Actually-
you're ruining the surprise.
I say actually like break the no cursing rule, just hey Farron,
Hmm.
Crane.
I need something to throw at you. I need something to throw at your pet cards. I was gonna throw my wallet, and I was just like, wait a minute, that's gonna be a mistake.
Thanks for the money, fam.
He did that to me once, and he learned his lesson.
What, you took the money?
I was just like, oh, thanks, and just stuck it in my desk.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so I think this is gonna be a good cutoff point for this
He doesn't
episode.
usually have cash.
Not usually, no, but ever since I started working for Uber and Waiter, yeah, I always seem to have cash now, which bothers me. Anyway, I do think this is a good cutoff point for this episode. I think I'm going to go through and do some off-camera grinding, because I need to go through and train some things, because I'm
You're a
sick and tired
joke.
of running into these things that are just sweeping me, because I don't have anything to counter them. So I'd rather just get whatever Pokemon I have, OP as hell, and just sweep them back and be like, screw you, I don't care what you do to me.
That's a weird animation error.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like what you see, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content like this, and click the links down in the description. One will bring you over to our Twitch page, where we'll be streaming the entirety of Pokémon Insurgence, and as well, click the Discord link and join our little community. We would love to have you. And as always, we will see you in the next video. Bye!
See ya, cucks.